Hello, darlings. Welcome back for another episode of Look What Meg Found. I have one that's a little different for you today. Today, I have a review of crochet patterns. They are absolutely amazing. I am an avid crocheter in my downtime. I don't crochet professionally anymore. I gave it a shot and realized it took all the fun out of it, so I don't do it anymore. It's a professional thing. So, this is actually really fun. These patterns are from the Hooking Reader. I love the name to begin with. But what she sent me were patterns for two of her lovies. You can tell this one's been done for a while. Well loved, little squished. My kiddo loves this. Yeah, she's about to turn 12, but I had to rescue this from her road trip to make sure I got it to have it for this review. They come out adorably cute. It's a very easy pattern to do, and we'll get into that in a second. But we have the unicorn. I love the idea of lovies because these are perfect for babies because they still have their blanket to hang on to, but they also have a little more structure, and it's actually really good for fine motor skills. Done off of that bandwagon now. We also have the dinosaur. The dinosaur I just finished yesterday, and he is absolutely adorable and has a piece of my hair on him. I love this. He is so stinking cute. And there's so many color combinations you can go with these. I just went with the green and yellow because I thought it was cute. But let's get into the patterns themselves, because that's really what you're here to see, not whether or not I can crochet. It's a known fact I can follow a pattern. So I love the idea of getting to deep dive into these. They come as a PDF file that you can print. I have to have a physical copy of things. It's a weird oddity of me. I have to print everything so that I can make notes and write on. And honestly, I printed a clean copy for you guys because you don't want to see my notes where I track my yard, where I track where I am, what row I'm on my physical patterns. But they're very clear, very easy to read. She is absolutely very clear in the terms, the stitches, the things you may need to know how to do. It's all very, very clear, very laid out, very easy to follow. I like the fact, and some people don't, but I like the fact that this is broke down row by row, unless the row is an exact duplicate, like 23 through 26. Everything is written very clearly. It's really well done. I mean, honestly, it's very well done. I have done a lot of crochet patterns that are not nearly this well done. She breaks it down by piece. You have the head. On this one, you have the spikes. It tells you right here on the spikes that you need to make 3. So and what size hook you're changing to do the spikes. She also does step-by-step pictures as you go to be able to know that you're putting it together correctly. Everything is lining up so that your piece comes out exactly like her piece, which I know they never come out exactly like, but they come out very, very close to. I do absolutely adore this pattern. It's very, very simple. It's a very fast pattern to work up. You know, when you get to like the part where you start the blanket, which is, okay, on this particular one, you make the head, you make spikes, you make the arms, and then you make the blanket, and you assemble everything and sew everything together. Little note here, you'll notice in the picture, she used safety eyes. I embroidered my eyes on because I don't have safety eyes at the moment, and I didn't want to wait to order them. Now I'm getting to the part where you sew it all together. When you get to the part where you sew it together, she does a great round of close-up photos so you can make sure that everything is lined up the way that it needs to be. She also puts on here, which I think is great. I have wished I had this on 100 different patterns. All of the places that you can find her. So if you're having trouble or you need to ask questions, you can find her. It's fabulous. This is the pattern. The pattern I showed you is for the Dinosaur Lovey. Again, that's this little guy. He's so cute. So easy to make. Now, I have been crocheting since I was 5. So when I say it's easy, I know people roll their eyes. But I will tell you there are no complex steps. They're the very basic stitches. The pattern is written so well and in so much detail that as long as you know how to read a basic pattern, you are going to be fine with this. She also has the pattern for the unicorn lovey. This is my version of it. So stinking cute. This one, I've had this one done for a while because I wanted to see how it stood up to playing. And my 11-year-old is a Destructo bot, and she loves this little guy. But let me flip through this one as well with you guys. Again, everything that you need is written out. All of your supplies, everything, all of your stitches to know. Everything is written so clearly. She has a notes page that will tell you all of the things that you need to know going forward with this pattern. Important things, like when making the blanket, it will not lay flat past round 3. If that line had not been in there, I would have lost my mind when I hit the blanket portion of it, because she's right, it does not lay flat. The instructions are written on the unicorn one just as simply and clearly as the one for the dinosaur. It is, you know, she has notes in here. This is where you should begin stuffing the nose. You know, she puts it all in here, lays it all out so that you can get it all perfectly done and get the right effect. Again, she's got the pictures of the horn placement so you know exactly where to put it. She's got the picture, fold the ear and get it on so that you get the proper ear shape. If you notice, the ears are a little concave in the way you put them on. And she also has really great directions on how to attach the mane. Now, I did brush my mane. This is the same purple yarn that I used here in the mane. I just connected it and then I brushed it so that it gets this kind of wavy look instead of just being yarn hanging. It's really kind of fun. So, bottom line is, if you are a beginner, intermediate, expert crocheter, as long as you can read a pattern, this pattern will be perfect for you and you will be able to make these lovies. She has a ton of different lovies on her website. Of course, you guys already know all of her social media links will be in the description box on this video so that you can make your own lovies that fit in perfectly. She's got a whole bunch on there that I really have to get my hands on and start making because they're going to be perfect for people. Yes, I give these to adults, not just kids. I think they're adorable. I think they're fun. And I think they're different. I love lovies, honestly. So other than that, darlings, I want you to go check her out. Go check out her blog. Check out all of her patterns. And honestly, grab some yarn, grab a crochet hook, and dive right into these patterns. They're a really simple, quick workup, and they're a whole lot of fun. Now, I'm off to go browse her site and find some more that I need. Bye, darlings.